Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Squad Sunday, and today's lift is just an amazing, a simple page that you could do so many things with. There are strips of pattern paper up at the top, a band of lace separating that from the white. It all seems to be framed in black. I don't think I'm going to do that. And there are two photos, and it worked, and a tag and a couple little titles and kind of puffy bits. Um, I'm gonna turn it kind of on its side where the strips are coming that way because I have a vertical strip of photos. And they're wintry photos that I took from inside the house, from the warmth of inside the house. And I'm gonna scrap them. I'm gonna use, let me put this over here. I pulled out this Doodlebug 6x6 paper pad and pulled wintry colors. This is a pad that has, let's see, if you can see it, it's kind of a very subtle pattern and a stripe. For every color there's a pattern on one side and the stripe and the same color on the other side. So I pulled the cool colors from there, and I have this little pack of puffy stickers that are kind of epoxy stickers, and there are some wintry ones kind of right there, and I may grab one or two of those. I wanted to have them handy. I kind of like these strips to kind of stand in a little bit for the lace that separates. There are any number of these strips I could use. And then I have this, which is one of the sheets that came from the Vicki Boutin mixed media, and these are very thin washi tape type stickers. And of course I have an my main interest is in these cool colors, and I just love this. You know, I have my thing about interlocking hearts, and here's, I could do that. And I have these splats which are in colors that are not on my palette, but I thought maybe I could fit some of these in and maybe have the splats just kind of barely showing underneath. I don't know, and maybe I could use these. So these are just things I gathered, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. This is the main 12 by 12 sticker sheet with the My Life 365 collection from Blvd. If you're not familiar with it, it's a collection that's you're meant to use all year long. It has names of months, and it has themes for the month. Like for January it's a penguin, for February it's Valentine heart, and so on and so forth. So I've got this again with some border possibilities here. So let me see if I can put that aside. And I have some things. These are the strips I pulled out. And to be honest, even though the ones in the original are very orderly and neat and have a nice ending, I kind of liked these when they were just kind of tossed down. So I'm going to do them that way. I don't know if I'm going to like it. Let's do that. And then this, and I should be able to move them. I'm going to tuck that under. Maybe out there. There. I'm not going to take that long with the rest of these. And I'm just kind of throwing them out like so. There. All right, so this gives me this kind of interesting edge along here, and I almost don't want to cover it with the photo strip. These are just photos. This is through a back window. I could see the woods in the back. This is a tree in the back off and then this one's off the side. I'm going to put some foam behind here and get this. Okay. And I don't think I need to do a lot of embellishing. This is kind of just recording. There's not a tremendous story here other than it's kind of a continuation of the one I did yesterday. That was called how we do winter, how we do freezing. Okay, so I'm gonna put let's see. I'm gonna put this here, so I need some foam right there. Okay, let me get that. Okay. I'm not covering up anything of tremendous importance here. There, I've got this kind of cool colored, there's a, in the original, there's a kind of a banner like that. I'm gonna put the title, I've got this one that says sweater weather. Let me take the backing off this, but I have another one that just kind of gets, this sweater weather is several years old, and you can tell that I'm jumping to try to use it because, you know, sweater weather isn't a big theme around here. It does get cold, we do wear sweaters, but it's not like I said, it's not a big theme. This area isn't known for its winter. Let me put it that way. It's not called Hotlanta because of winter time. Okay, so I could put that there where the sweater's on the stripe and I don't know if I want to do it along the lines or kind of like so. And I will tell you that I kind of messed up in trimming this, so I want to disguise that as much as possible. So I was thinking of running, just to kind of mimic that, I was thinking of running that along there, Or what about this polka dot one? It can stick with the color scheme. Let me see how long that needs to be. I'm gonna just, I'll cut it longer than I think I need it. And I'll trim it if I have to. Okay, so okay. Okay. All right, that wasn't too a deal there. I'm gonna put let me do this. I want to get the green, this particular color of green, and I'm having trouble peeling it up if you hadn't figured that out. I'm gonna do this maybe right here, and I've got this. I'm just going to put a little bit of this narrow tape on each end. Let's see. Okay, and I'm gonna have a little trouble peeling that off. I always do. Okay, and I should put another piece in the middle, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. I think it might go over the corner of that photo in such a way that it'll be fine. It won't sag in the middle. And if it does, that's fixable. There we go. Okay, that works. And then I've got this green paint splatter. Let me put this. I want to turn it so I get the prettiest splatters. I'm going to go this way. Okay, whoops. I have just dropped something on the floor, a piece of flair that I thought was kind of a pretty color, but I'm not quite sure where I want to use it. Let me get some, I have this circle that was cut from a Vicki Boutin collection, and I can put it here, and the flair maybe kind of right there, and then maybe these snowflakes would end up sort of like that. And sweater weather, there's also this, which is click and snap, and it would go over just stripe like that, but I don't want to, I think this is a better color. I think I like that better. So I'll put this there, and I think that's gonna work. This was just a scrap. This needs a piece of this tape. I've got to remember that I have those hearts that I want to use. I kind of like this flair because it has paint splats on it that are sort of reminiscent of that splat. I think I'm gonna put, where are they? Here we go. Here's some of these guys. Gonna put that guy right there, and I'm gonna use one of the epoxy puffy stickers too. And one more of these. And I have some Nuvo and Stickles that I'm going to use to add a little sparkle to the whole thing. Let me get some glue on here, and in further progress report on my cost-conscious attempt to use things I already have rather than buying new. I haven't bought any new glue because I'm making use of old glue. Not ideal sometimes, but it's working. Okay, so I think that's how I'm gonna leave that, the title. I like it. I was worried about moving it around and leaving glue behind, but I think it's fine. Now, let's get these hearts off here. This is going to be tricky. I'll worry about getting the centers out. Well, that one just came out. I haven't done much with these. And when they're that thin, they it's easy to tear, I'm discovering. And I'm not going to let that bother me because well, it keeps happening and I'm going to have to let it bother me at some point. These are not easy to work with. So before I use them again, I might do some pre-work that'll kind of set them up for a little bit better success. Let me put that down and let that be my kind of attachment area. See, I'm having trouble getting the middle out of that, kind of weeding that area. And if I do that, you can see the part that's missing there. Again, not going to bother me because I've got enamel dots and little hearts and all kinds of things that will make that work. There, and then that goes there. Okay, so I'm gonna put, let's see if a little tiny dot will work. No, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the dots. All the blue dots. It's a blue dot special here, folks. There. Okay, so I'm gonna use hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm filming. Okay. Hey, Reese.
I sent you my offer letter.
What's that?
I sent you my offer letter.
Okay, okay.
Just whenever.
Cool. I'll check it out.
They're on me about getting it back to them.
What's that?
They're on me about getting it back to them. So, sorry to bother you.
Okay. Bye. I'm going to use maybe a star right there. And I have a little tiny heart. But what about another star or it's a dog paw? I don't really need a dog paw there. But the only other, well, yeah, here I have a cool colored star. It's kind of purplish. And I can use that star maybe up in here. And I'm going to just leave that heart like it is. Okay. So we've got this, folks. Where's my, I'm going to peel this. It's already peeled, I think. This is not, this side is not peeled. So let's get this on quickly and then I'll kind of see where I want to put the okay, and then I'm going to put this one, and it's great because that star is kind of even with its color and this one will be too. This lavender will be up by the purple, so somehow that has some symmetry to it. And you're saying, what the heck would I know about symmetry? All right, right there. And now I'm gonna do some, last thing on here will be some drops. Let me test them. I'm not gonna use any of these strips. I think they're maybe too vividly colored for how this ended up. So I'm gonna do that, and then let me get a piece of paper to test on. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna make trios out of all those epoxy dots. Okay. And that was Nuvo, and it is Nuvo Glitter Drops Blue Lagoon. And then these are Diamond Stickles, which, as I recall, are absolutely gorgeous on the page. And I'm going to do some diamond stickles around the sweater weather. Okay, I'm done. I thank you for watching, and happy Scrap Squad Sunday. I'm thinking that it's a reasonable, let me see if I can bring that one up. It's definitely, turned on its side, but you kind of get the you get the drift. Thank you for watching. Bye. Come down and get that